My name is Jonathan Green. This is our project for week 3. We had to basically design, do storyboard our actual baking application. And I'm going to show you guys my storyboard. What I did, I actually compiled this. There's a tiny itty bitty bit of code that gets an alert to actually fire. Besides that, it's all storyboard. So I'll render my storyboard, but I'll actually show you guys a simulator because simulator does a better job of showing you guys how the app actually flows and how it actually feels. But as you can see right here, I have a tab view plus navigation view throughout. This is the home page, right? Or one of the home pages actually. The home page is a tab view, so you have the login page right here if you already have an account set up, or you have the sign up page if you don't have an account set up, which is this one right here. The login page, you have login, you have forget password. Okay, login, which you guys would assume logs you in. You go to the login page, which is down here, which I'll get to later. Forget password page, the forget password button sends a notification to your email. Because it's a storyboard, we didn't do any actual coding. I didn't code in anything to accept the email, but that is what it will do. And if fires an alert but doesn't accept an email because we didn't have to code it, it's just a storyboard. So I just did an alert so you guys saw that there was an alert there. So forget password will send an alert to your email, give you the instructions to reset your password. Go over here to sign up page. You have your username, email, password, retype password, then you click next down here, which is the next part of your setup, which is account type, routing number, account number, and sign up. So that when you sign up for, when you set up this application for the first time, you have at least one bank account because, it wouldn't make any sense to have at least one bank account or information when you start it off. I guess you could, but it would kind of be silly. So you have at least one bank account when you set this app up. So after you finish with the sign up page and you set up your account or you already have an account and you log in, next page you'll see will be this right here, which is a true home page, right? You have your bank accounts here. You have, as you can see, I've set up right now, I have a Navy Federal and I have a USAA credit union. Account, and I have an add button up here so you guys can add additional accounts to it. If you click the add button, it'll take you to this right here, which has an account type, routing number, account number, and click done. Add an additional button like this onto this page to your home page, another account. Now on naming accounts, I didn't have it here because the way if I would have programmed this app, what would happen is I would grab official name from the actual bank so that you knew exactly where it was, because when it comes to banking information and finances, I think it's better to stay as strict as possible with certain things because it is your finances and it is banking, so it's better to pull it from their data source, the actual name and title. After you click one of these banks, I have Navy Federal is the one you click for this storyboard, and for simulation you click Navy Federal. It goes down here and it shows you your current active or available funds, and then you have two options. You have your edit and you have your history. If you were to click history, you would come over here and you have, I'm sorry, not history. If you click your history, you come down here and it shows you your history. It has your data, your date, your information, your amount. The date obviously shows you the date. The information shows who withdrawed it, ATM, DFAS, which is the National Defense Agency, Netflix, BattleNet, if you're play any Blizzard games, tells you the amount. Reds for negative, minus $20 to ATM, plus $1,400 from DFAS, minus $7.99 from Netflix. You guys get the idea. And because this is a tab view and a navigation view throughout, you can always click back, go to the previous page, or click the tabs on here to go through the login and setup page or whatever tab you would be, home page you were logged in and such. Up here, if you would click edit, you have this. You have account type, and it tells you what you currently have for that current account. So like basically you would click, okay, if you have this click, you come down here and you add this account, right? So for Navy Federal, it tells you right now, currently this is a checking type account, currently this is the routing number for this is this, currently the account number for it is this. And you see the current information, or I guess settings you have, and you have these text fields to input the new ones, and then you click done, or you have the option to delete it down here. And for security options, I have this button in place. If you, I mean, it's in green right now because storyboards always has it in green when you have it set up in storyboard, but it'll be off initially when the app is running, and it'll be grayed out. You see right here for delete. If you want to delete it, you have to actually slide it over to green so it's on. Then you have to click delete, and then once you click delete, you have something to pop up to say, okay, you sure you want to delete this, and then you would delete it. Okay, that's how this will work. Now, the reasons why it'll be applicable to want to actually change or edit your account is, for example, a situation that happened to me. I used to, when I first got with Navy Federal, a long time ago, back when I was like my first second year in the Marine Corps, I would, paid for everything through my checking account. And then after I got my first credit card, I wanted to build my credit. So what I did is I stopped using my checking account altogether and used my credit card for everything and just paid off my credit card through my checking. So this right here will allow me to change my checking account as my main ways of handling my financial responsibilities to my credit card. And since that's how I did it back then, this would be applicable for me to change my checking to my credit card once I get my first credit card, and then pay everything with my credit card, and then pay with my credit card my checking to my actual bank. Because this app itself isn't really used for doing anything too complicated or too excessive. Just simply to check how much money you have available in the accounts you have set up, and basically use that to stay within your budget as well as see recent history, so you know how much you spent in certain accounts and where you stand within your budget. And I guess that's it for the storyboard. I'll show you guys my actual simulation so you guys can see how it actually feels and works. So give me 1 second. Let me pull it over here. So here's my simulation. As you guys can see, I have the home page, which is login, username, password, login, forget. If you were to click forget right now, it would say confirmation instructions sent to email. You click OK. Like I said before, because it's a storyboard and there's not really any code besides just one code that pops the alert up, there's no way that will actually send something to your email or to receive an email to send something to. If you were to click login, it'll take you this right here. And because it's a navigate, it'll take you this page right here, the home page, and then the true home page. And since this has a navigation as well as a tab bar, you can click back to go to the previous one, or you can click login to go back to login. And it would sign you out if you did that, but because it's a storyboard and the actual code doesn't sign you out actually. But you see how it works. If you go to sign up, the same thing. You have these text fields to input the data. You click next, and then you finally hit sign up, and it'll take you to this page. And because navigation view, you can go back, or you can just click the tab bars down here, right? So we'll log in. It doesn't really matter, but if you click login, it takes you to this right here, right? Now you have two accounts, like I said before. You have your USAA and you have your Navy Federal Credit Union account. You can click add right here to add a new account. Just put in the account type, the running number, account number, click done. Boom, it would add it to this. And now you have another account added that you can actually access the fund, see the available funds you have and see the data information. After that, you would click it. Navy Federal, you would click it. It will show you the available amount right here. And you do one of two things after this. You can click edit, or you can click history. You click edit, you can see the type of account you have right now, the right number you have right now, and the account number you have right now. You have a text field to change those things, as well as a delete button right here. It would start off as that if this was actually coded, but it's not. It's just displays because it's the storyboard. But it will start off like that, and the delete would be grayed out. But if you return on, delete will actually become activated. You can click delete. Then when you click delete, it will actually have an alert that will let you know, okay, you're about to delete this account. Are you sure you want this? And you click OK. Then you hit done. It will take you back to this, right? Hit it again. Next button you have is your history. And it has all the information you want, the date of when everything happened, information for who took it out or who added money to your account, and the amount. Red for negative, green for positive. Now, one of the big user interface things I take into account, because this is for the iPhone 5, not for a tablet, is that your thumb range. Everything is very, very, very accessible by your thumb, even if you have small fingers, even if you have a big giant iPhone 6, while stressing out your hands and being too uncomfortable. Let me go back to the very first page. Okay, so if you want to sign in, username, password, login, forget password, all the tabs are right here. That's right on top of your thumb, right on top of it, right? There's nothing up top here we have to reach if you have small hands or iPhone 6 to reach for. Even if you have, reasonable sized hands, you won't want to reach up here because your thumb, naturally lies right here in this area where everything is at. Hit login, same thing, except for the add button, obviously, in the back button, because that's actually part of iOS's navigation. So that's Apple's call to have it like that. So besides these two things, that's because of Apple's decision to set up the UI like that. You have your access to your actual accounts right here in thumb range again, as well as your tabs, obviously, right here in thumb range. So very easily, very comfortably, you can click your accounts. And same thing again, outside of the back button, because navigation view again designed by iOS is up there. If you're adding your history, all in thumb range, to click it. And here again, obviously everything in thumb range, your input fields, delete, done everything except for the back button, because that's Apple's decision, obviously. And then your history too, which is, there's unclickable here besides the back button, but it shows you information. And sign up as well, same thing. Next button right there, sign up button, they're all in clickable range. So as you can see, as far as user experience goes, it's pretty comfortable and pretty, I would say, intuitive for the user, because there's no having to go out of your way. I guess if you call going out of your way to reach far away, to click an app, and everything is where it should be. Let me see if I could. Okay, one thing that was told to me from my previous assignment was the app button. I had this continue on throughout the entire app, but it was brought to my attention that throughout somebody's life, maybe once a year, maybe less than that, would you want to add information about your banking account or add a new banking account entirely. So I only had add button for one screen. I only have edit button for one screen. But that's my app. That's my storyboard for this for week 3. I hope you guys like it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.